Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today in this video, we're going to talk about on how the richest people travel upon their amazing adventures. Travel has always been kindest to the wealthiest among us. The rich live a privileged existence, and traveling like them is certainly no different. Getting an insight into how the uber-rich travel would no doubt make for fascinating reading, mainly because of how far removed their experience will be from the rest of us. The private jet is the glamorous default for many high flyers, a symbol of luxury as much as a mode of travel. A private jet offers one thing that no scheduled commercial flight ever could: convenience. Live by an itinerary, no more. Dictate your own. When you do fly, the 5-star hotel experience is the most popular point of reference for cabin interiors. There has never been a time in history when it has been simpler for a common person to experience what it is like to live the life of a billionaire, at least for a few days, than in this day and age with Airbnb and affordable flights to pretty much everywhere on the planet. Anyone on an ordinary salary can now afford to stay in even the most opulent rooms at some of the world's most exclusive hotels. On the other hand, a weekend spent at Le Bristol or a few days spent lazing away on a beach in Thailand won't cut it for the 1% of society these days. The wealthiest people in the world have truly different travel patterns in comparison to the rest of the world, and they experience the world in an altogether unique manner. Continue reading this billionaire's travel guide to find out how the ultra-rich travel. Here's how the ultra-rich travel. Completely tailored travel experiences. Rich people aren't content to just pick up a copy of Lonely Planet and try to piece together an itinerary on their own. They want an experience that is unique to them and curated by people who have impeccable taste and extensive industry expertise. Many wealthy people, before embarking on their holiday, will pay anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 to have a luxury guide plan the ideal vacation for them. This may include everything from dining at Michelin-starred restaurants to participating in one-of-a-kind private cultural excursions. Everything will be planned out without them having to do anything at all. Members Club luxury vacations. It is a common misconception that wealthy people frequently engage in solo travel. Even though they may arrive via private jet, ultra-wealthy travelers often like to travel in large groups and participate in social activities throughout their vacations. Obviously, this does not mean that you should book a vacation package if you are under the age of 30 and want to go on a group tour. Many will sign up for membership in exclusive private members clubs, such as a VIP casino club that caters to high rollers and people who wish to go to places like Miami Beach, Iceland, and the Bahamas in the company of other well-off travelers with similar interests. Even a vacation can be used to meet new people and build professional relationships. Long trips away from home. Aside from the wealth, time is another luxury that those in the top 1% of the income distribution enjoy in excess. Traveling to Budapest for 5 days won't provide the wealthy with the cultural enrichment they seek because they are aware of this fact. They would often plan to stay in one place for anywhere for 4 weeks to 6 months at a time, which will enable them to completely submerge themselves in the culture and experience life as if they were a native. There is a multitude of businesses that cater to this market that specialize in providing wealthy globetrotters with long-term, luxurious accommodation. 5-star luxury accommodations. Beyond a place to lay one's head, the very best accommodations include iconic 5-star hotels with every luxury imaginable. From spas and fine dining restaurants to champagne-popping butlers and chic boutique properties that offer intimate, high-design surroundings with equally nuanced service. Private villas offer the best of both worlds, providing the comforts and privacy of a home away from home with a touch of glamorous luxury. They're a step above since nobody has to cook, make beds, or clean. For the world's wealthiest people, dining is the linchpin of most of their travel exploits. Food for them isn't just about survival. It's an art form and an experience all its own. Off-the-radar vacations. Paris, New York, Milan, or Venice likely come to mind when you think of luxurious vacations. Nevertheless, the wealthy do not typically consider these major tourist spots as vacation destinations since they prefer to avoid crowds. The wealthy have a tendency to stay in locations that very few tourists have ever heard of, let alone visited. In case you were curious, the current hot locations for the ultra-rich are Isfahan in Iran, Lima in Peru, Tbilisi in Georgia, and Seyðisfjörður, a town in Iceland. Luxury yachting trips. Step off the tarmac and onto the sea, and you have a range of luxury yachts at your disposal. They're not simply boats. Think of a floating mansion where you may invite your fashionable friends and set sail. As you gawk at the onboard spa, lounge about in the sun with your fellow ragamuffins, and think warmly of your evening in your chef-equipped kitchen on the fabulous terrace, you'll wonder how you managed to live without your onboard helicopter. But it is the destination that is the payoff to this extravagant and pampering travel style. Can one truly consider themselves a wealthy jet setter without a private island getaway, a chance to reflect on all that wealth and seethe with envy at the mere bright sparks that simply make do with the super yachts? Traveling in this fashion is the perfect form of escape, a sanctuary that is a world away from the hustle and bustle of ordinary life, a sanctuary that has an abundance of hidden beaches, beautiful scenery, and isolation. These are places that make you feel like the sun is setting just for you, places to relax in the quiet and look pensively out onto the peaceful waters. Traveling around in private jets. The phrase traveling in style should not be confused with this. Your private jet is still considered a private jet despite the fact that it may not be the largest thing in the world. The rich and famous, even those who take several journeys on it every single day, week, month, or year, probably aren't blind to the privilege of being one of the only individuals a jet caters to. There is no point in attempting to hide the fact that this is the choice that the majority of us will be quite envious of. A private jet is the ultimate method of travel. You should know that if you actually want to travel the globe like a billionaire, all you need to do is book a vacation to Eastern Iceland for 6 months, where you will be accompanied by other billionaires, and your every day will be meticulously planned out for you. Thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to explore more about us and our channel.